Alright everybody, Union Sparkie here. I've been wanting to do this review for a while. I got this tool belt from Occidental leather. I've had it for about 2 months now. I've been really wanting to make a review of it, but I want to make sure I put it through its test. I've had it for 2 months, and I think I feel confident that I can give a good recommendation on this now. Quick rundown. This is Occidental Leather's pouch, Electrician's pouch. It's number 1555. This pouch is 66 bucks. I got the tape holster, the large. This tape holster is 5046. This was 27 bucks. And then you got the 3-inch belt, nylon belt itself from Occidental Leather, which was $56. A little pricey all in all, but to be honest, I'm really gonna recommend this thing. I hate bulky tool belts, which is the main reason I bought this, and it met my expectations. It really did. I really love this thing. I might actually buy a second one and add it later on the other side, but right now, in my opinion, this meets most of my needs, and I'm going to show you that. I usually run conduit. I don't run too. I haven't been terminating too much. I might, when I do rigid, I might buy that second pouch. We'll see, but let me just show you what I have, what tools I'm using right now that work, I'll say 90% of the time. Alright, I got my beater screwdriver from Klein. I got my long flathead from Klein. This works really well for when I'm terminating some lugs inside some, like a surge or a breaker or something. What do you call it? Surge protector or breaker inside a panel. This 5-in-1s. The 10-in-1, 11-in-1s are great because they're really useful when you need those torque screwdriver or the Robertson screws, or I forget what they have. They're useful, but honestly, they're not useful enough that I really want to buy them, because these 5-in-1s really hold up, and I work faster with them because, like, switch the flathead, boom, I just flip it around really quick, and it's really more useful to me in practical terms. Like, it's faster, holds up better, I don't lose the bits, and it has everything I need. Got my conduit reamer, 1-inch, 3/4, and 1/2-inch from Klein. A little heavy, but it's durable, need it. And then this little beauty right here, I barely picked this thing up, and I'm loving it. I use it for my couplings. It's a combination Klein screwdriver. What it is, it has that square Robertson screw and then a flathead, and that's featured on a lot of Electrician couplings, and it just slides right in there. The flathead holds it, get a really good grip, and it just twists really well. I love it. That's a new addition. I've been using this for about a month now. I'm loving it. Pricier side, but it's a specialty tool. Really good for electricians running small conduits. I got my Klein strippers. I had the mini blue ones. I love them, but my fault. I used them to try and cut off some the metal spring on the spring nuts for the channel nuts, and I busted the cutters, and so I can't use them anymore. My fault. You're not supposed to use them like that. You're supposed to just use them for copper, because they're wire strippers that use for copper and aluminum. I messed up, but I'm using these now. These are bigger, better, a little bulkier, but honestly, work great. Love them. Use them all the time. Now these, I got my Linemans. These are the big Journeyman set. I love these. Only complaint, they're heavy, but they're also heavy duty. Heavy duty, heavy, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. This is the main tool that weighs down this pouch, in my opinion. I used to use the channel lock Lineman Pliers. I put those through a beating. I've used those channel lock Linemans for 2 years. They're pretty cheap. I think I bought them for like 22 bucks or something off Amazon. These in comparison are like $45. To be honest, I bought those channel lock Linemans. They lasted 2 years. the money was worth it. It was worth it. These are expensive. I put these in my tool belt. I've been using it for a solid 2 months now. Heavy duty. You know, I can't complain. They're really good. They just weigh down my pouch. Not a big complaint. Whatever. And then actual channel locks, tongue and groove. I busted these too. As you can see, they twist, but I still use them. They work out. Not a big deal. I beat up my tools. I really do. Not good, but all right. And then I got my impact ready 9/16 and a 7/16. I also use 1/2 inch, but I don't have it here. I left that in my other bag. And then my little impact ready nut drivers. I usually have 2 other ones. I think the 1/4 inch. And what else do I carry? I think it's the 1/4 inch, and it might be the 7/16, but I don't think I've been using 7/16 that much because I have the deep socket, which I use a lot more. So there we go. We got that. My usual. This is gray face electrical tape, Sharpie, right here, and my tape. All right. So I'm gonna here again, the tool pouch. Alright, got this little pocket up here. You have these little inserts right here. I don't use those. And then you have your 2 pockets, one here, a pocket here, big pocket there, small, another pocket right there. These leather pockets, these 2 back sleeves, and 1 front sleeve, and then your little clip right here for your keys, or sometimes I use it for the crescent wrench. I don't use it, honestly. I really feel the need to use it, especially since channel locks replace the need for a crescent wrench. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this thing up. Where to start? Beater screwdriver. I throw that right in front. My long flathead screwdriver, I throw that on the back. I got my channel locks. I throw that in the sleeve on the back. Got my reamer. I put that in the smaller pocket up here. My 5-in-1 right there. My combo screwdriver. Let me turn this around for you. Again, combo screwdriver in this pocket. Strippers right there in the front pocket. Lineman's, the weight right here. My 9/16. Now that goes right here in the front sleeve. I'm going to talk about that in a minute or so. Got my 7/16, and then I don't have my 7/16, but let's go ahead and throw a Sharpie there just for, since some people carry Sharpies and pencils in their bags. And then I got my little nut drivers impact ready, and those right there. Honestly, I don't like using that, but I've ended up been using that a lot lately. I'm only worried that if I'm jumping around, they're going to pop out, I'm going to lose it and be upset when I need it. But honestly, they haven't popped out, so I haven't been angry lately. So I'm surprised that's holding up. I'm sure it will pop out eventually, but I rarely use it. I try to avoid use this, but I've been using it lately. And then I got my 16-foot Fat Max Stanley, and this just pop in right there in the tool holder. And that also just pops right out when I need it, right there on the side of my belt. Love it. And my tape, honestly, I use this. I usually almost always have one on this, but I don't always use it on my tool bag. This is my backup, honestly. I keep my main one in my front pocket of my vest. Ease of access, I usually have it. If I don't have it and I forget it, boom, it's right there in my tool belt. Works out really great for me. I have a checklist program that I use for them as backups, and it works out pretty well. So here it is, the pouch filled up, leans up straight on the hip, hugs it. This stays on the side of the hip pretty close. I can still bend over really well, move around to the side. Really versatile, really lightweight, compact. Really recommend it. Now, I said I was going to talk about this baby right here, this front pouch. Now this is the 9/16. This is the biggest deep socket that I use most often, and I had to stretch this out. I just jammed it in there, left it in there for a while, didn't use it, and it stretched it out. And then I started using it in and out, and it's been stretching. And right now it's finally at a point where it comes out rather easily, and it grips it, and it's at a perfect shape. I formed it, and it works really well. But it's probably hard to see on the camera, but there's some stretching there in the leather, and it looks like it's almost worn out. Now, I'm not too worried about it, because I'm sure it's also because that's where I lay down my pouch sometimes. Sometimes I put it on the ground on accident because I'm in a rush and I need to take them off, and I kind of slide them on the ground, and I feel that's where it rubs. So I was a little worried at first, but it's not a big deal. It'll hold up. I don't think it's gonna rip. It's gonna hold up, but it's really formed really well, and I'm really liking it. So if you're looking for a lightweight, compact pouch, I recommend this thing. Beyond, like I said, I might buy another second one of this exact same pouch design and throw on the other side so I could use a nut driver, so another set of bits, and I really don't need much more than this, I'll be honest, and I really like it. Alright, if you buy one, let me know if I'm right and you like it too. Not, oh well, you bought it. Return it, I guess. Alright, thanks.